Something very important that people must understand is the know, like, and trust factor. Mm-hmm. Why is so important for people to understand these different phases? As we have people which are looking at us for first time, they are cold, then they are warm, and then they are hot. They become a client. Why is so important when you're doing social media to understand this trust factor, this know, like, and trust?
This is big because I almost want you to imagine that your baby, your youngest child, is going to start dating. Now imagine that someone proposes to them on the first date. Mm-hmm. Not going to happen. You're going to be like, no, don't do it. Now, I probably shouldn't talk about this because my husband and I met and got married very quickly, but our families knew each other. So if your kid was to go out there and get onto the dating scene or start dating, you would want them to take their time, right? Mm-hmm. And not commit too quickly. You'd want them to get to know whoever it was that they were potentially going to commit to. Mm-hmm. The same thing is true in business. You don't want prospects to feel like you're asking them to marry you on the first date, because most of the time that's not going to go over well. And in fact, it's going to turn people off. Right. So I want you to imagine that know, like, and trust is a big funnel. At the top, we have know. People aren't ready to commit to you when they just know you. Mm-hmm. Then they have to decide whether or not they like you. And then they have to decide whether or not they trust you. And then they're going to make the decision to purchase. This can take years and even decades. So a lot of times, and this is kind of wild, a lot of times businesses pivot too fast. They say, we've tried this for a few months and it's not working, or we're not getting as many sales as we would like. When the truth is, sometimes it can take people years to make a decision. You have to go through those 3 stages of the know, like, and trust. One of the fastest ways to do that is providing consistent value that serves others, but it is a process, and 95% of the time it's not meant to be rushed.
What a great and clear explanation to understand this.